It is time for the Nebraska Dairy Update. I'm Chad Moyer. On today's program, we get an update from Midwest Dairy, and Vice President of Dairy Experience Business Development joins us on today's program. She is Martha Kemper. Martha, thanks for joining us on the program again here today. And we're going to focus a little bit on the holiday season and how fitting, here we are just right after Thanksgiving. The holidays are upon us and in full swing here. So I guess maybe the first question we can start with kind of this overarching idea. What does Midwest Dairy do during the holiday season, especially maybe to drive sales here at the end of the year?
Well, Chad, we have many campaigns and flourishing partnerships during the holiday season, but one I am particularly excited about is our partnership with Chicory, which prompts consumers to add recipe ingredients to their online shopping cart. Basically, Chicory harnesses this network of over 5,200 recipe publishers and more than 70 retailers along with Instacart to reach grocery shoppers while they are in the mindset of meal planning. Chicory can boast over 2.3 billion shoppable recipe views annually. And our holiday campaign with them runs November 1st through December 31st as an overlay to amplify some of the significant fall and holiday activations already set up with our key retail partners, including Hy-Vee and Schnucks and others. And here's why I am so excited about partnering with Chicory. Today, we've learned that 91% of consumers utilize online recipes as a primary source of meal inspiration. And as the holidays approach, that number rises as online recipes really become even more popular. And data shows that online recipes have inspired 86% of consumers to experiment with new dishes and have influenced 80% of shoppers to purchase new ingredients to try. And most importantly, 65% of consumers have added grocery products to their online shopping carts after encountering them within the context of a recipe. Those individuals are our target audience.
All right, so let's talk about that. First of all, tell me about these recipes. Where are they? Where can people find them? And I guess what are people kind of drawn to? You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. Research shows that around the holiday season, shoppers are looking to try new recipes as they plan to host family and friends. They almost seem to get this newfound confidence to try making something new compared to other times during the year. So if you think about it, search terms on a search engine like, Google or, Chrome, the search terms we identify with Chicory drive consumers to dairy-centric recipes that feature dairy ingredients for like weekday meals, holiday celebrations. So for this campaign, we are targeting ingredient search terms as well as recipe categories and usage occasions with our dairy messaging. So recipes that have milk, cheese, butter, cream, sour cream, and cream cheese, along with usage occasions like weeknight dinners. So if I would type that into a search engine, or holiday entertaining, that will show our dairy messaging in the ingredient list. So let's say you want to make an appetizer for a holiday party, and you decide to try something new, and you enter in festive holiday appetizers in your search engine, or even like Pinterest. If the recipe has a dairy product in it that we are targeting, a dairy message with a Shop Now button will show up so consumers can add these ingredients to their online shopping cart. I just did that, and I found a recipe for Christmas ornament cheese balls in the Food Network site. And in that recipe where the ingredients are listed, I saw a dairy message with a Shop Now opportunity to add the ingredients to my online shopping cart of choice. And wow, I just added 4 cups of grated cheddar cheese and 16-ounce package of cream cheese to my cart. Let me tell you, Chicory makes it really easy for shoppers. And maybe this recipe will become a new family favorite and become part of new traditions.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds that way. So let's take it to the next step. Based on that example that you gave us, and you do this over, the period that you're talking about, a couple of months, how do things perform? What sort of sales increases, or how do you measure success when you do something like that?
Well, we just concluded a back-to-school campaign that included this Chicory vendor as part of the overall activation. And Chicory had a hand in it. That overall activation collectively delivered over 10 million incremental pounds of milk across the entire Midwest dairy region. And this holiday season is always a big time of year for dairy products on the store shelf. Trends might change from year to year, but one thing that remains the same is dairy relevance in holiday cooking and baking. And with such high household penetration of key dairy items like milk and cheese, our goal is to get those consumers to actually use those items more often and in larger quantities. And given the current economic landscape, over 75% of shoppers have reported they'll be more price conscious when shopping for groceries this year. But that's why we do these types of dairy promotions, to keep dairy in front of consumers. And all in all, Checkoff works hard to capitalize on certain times of the year, like the holidays, to showcase dairy products in unique and exciting ways to connect with consumers in our goal to drive sales.
Martha, it's good to talk to you. Thank you so much for the information. Martha Kemper is Vice President of Dairy Experience Business Development with Midwest Dairy. And again, talking about this holiday promotion that they've got going on, now that we're technically officially between two holidays, working our way from Thanksgiving into the Christmas season. That is today's Nebraska Dairy Update. Chad Moyer reporting.